Welcome back, chooms. My name is LastKnownMeal, and today in Cyberpunk 2077 we're gonna be covering all of the latest amazing mods for the game, because the modding community has been very busy and they've been putting out a lot of the amazing content out. I wanted to feature all of the best mods I personally use in the past 30 days. If you do want to check out my other modding videos, do keep in mind I'm going to leave you a link down below so you can check them out. Now, without further wasting your time, let's get into the video. So the first mod we're going to cover is going to be V's Mansion mod. This mod allows you to have V's Mansion from one of the endings of the game. Now, in order to get to it, you have to go to this location right here called Penthouse. So this is just below your H10 mega building. So you just walk down here and you're going to see these doors right here. Now, the price of the mansion, if you have street credit below 30, is going to be 150,000 eddies, and if you have street cred above 30, it's going to be 75,000 eddies. So once you bought it, you have to walk inside and go into elevator. And the elevator is going to take you directly into the mansion itself. Now, as you can see right here, we have all of the things like sitting. You can actually sit here as well. Up in the apartment as well, you can go to sleep. So anything you would want from V, including the wardrobe itself, is going to be right here. We can also walk outside, for example, and have this beautiful view. Along with the pool, we can lean over here. Just a beautiful mod overall. So if you wanted a new mansion for your V, if you think that you're not happy with all of the apartments you can buy in the game, you can definitely check this one out, because honestly, this is, I think, one of my favorite pieces of mods when it comes to real estate in the game itself, especially because this is only, as I said, useful in one of the endings for the game, and even that, it's not obtainable but just rather a part of the ending. It feels good to have something like this actually in the game, so yeah, this is definitely a must download mod. Next mod we're going to cover is going to be Talk to Me mod. So what this mod does, it basically allows NPCs to kind of talk to you as you walk past them. They're going to basically say a line they would say if you approach them and press F. Instead, what's going to be happening is that they're going to be giving you these comments as you walk near them, which makes the city a little bit more immersive because NPCs actually react to you walking around. So it's a small thing, it doesn't add too many things, but at the same time it's still a nice little detail which I recommend installing definitely. So the next mod we're going to install is going to be Improved Slide. In the vanilla game, sliding is alright, but it's a little bit problematic because it's locked out, so you can only move in one direction as you start sliding through. With this mod, it actually unlocks how your character moves around, so when you slide, you're able to pivot left and right, so you can navigate certain obstacles and objects, and I personally enjoy this one because it's just more immersive and I recommend installing it. Next mod we're going to add is called Autoloot. So what this does, it basically allows you to loot stuff around you without approaching every single item and looting it on your own. So we're going to drop some stuff, we're gonna drop this, we're gonna drop this, we're going to drop this, and once the mod is installed, you have to press tilde, the button under the escape button, and you're going to see this auto loot. So this is going to set the range you're going to pick up items at. I do recommend putting it at 20 because you don't want to accidentally pick something up which is far away from you. Do keep in mind this mod is only going to pick stuff up which you're directly looking at. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into bindings, then go into inputs, and here we're going to set the actual button we're going to be using to loot here. So just bind any button you're not using all the time. So with this in front of us, we're going to move away and we're going to click the button. And here we go, it's actually going to loot everything which is going to be in front of you. So it's just easier once you start going through enemies and just press a button and everything will be looted. Next mod we're going to talk about is going to be Cyberpsychosis mod. Do keep in mind, I already covered this in one of my previous videos, but the mod is so good, it's just I wanted to include it in a different video as well. So this mod basically does what it says. It adds Cyberpsychosis into the game as much as it can because, well, V is not really shaped to have Cyberpsychosis from the story perspective and the chip and so on. So if we go to Cyberware, we're going to see the humanity level. Humanity level is going to depend on a few things. How much cyberware you have, how frequently you use that cyberware, and if you actually hurt people a lot. One problem I have with this, it might have been fixed in later updates, is that attacking anyone, even like enemies, is going to make your humanity drop down. And once this thing drops down, well, you're going to start glitching out and you're going to take damage. So as you can see, my V is heavily glitching out and this is not going to stop. So if we go back to our cyberware, we're going to see that our humanity dropped down to 0. But there is a way to fix it. Now, of course, if you do have cyberpsychosis and first signs start to appear, well, there's a way to solve it. One of the things we're going to do is buy a neuroblocker. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this guy who's going to be selling us medical things. But if you just want to buy neuroblockers as an item, you can go to any Ripper doctor, like for example to Vic, and go and buy it from him. But if you want the recipe, we're going to visit one of the med points. So we're gonna go here, buy the neuroblocker. So once we have the crafting recipe for neuroblockers, we're going to craft one in our inventory. We're gonna go to consumables, neuroblockers, craft one, and then after that we're going to go into our inventory and it's already going to be equipped. So we just use it like that and all of the effects are going to go down for a little while. If you want to replenish your humanity, you have to go and sleep for a few hours to restore it, but do keep in mind every time you use something, kill someone, or basically like put various cyberware, well, your humanity is going to go down. Of course, if you want to tweak around with various settings, just go to mod settings, Edgerunner, and here you can change like different thresholds. How much do you want to have like cyberpsychosis check, the humanity cost per various implants and so on. This is basically for you to decide how you want to play around with. Next mod we're going to cover is going to be a make a living courier mod. So this way you can actually make eddies in the game by being a courier. So only thing you have to do is approach one of these like drop points throughout the game that you have, like for example here, and select which one do you want to get. Is it going to be the furthest one, the one closer to you, and so on. It actually changes all the time. So we can select the one in Pacifica, for example, just because it's the closest one. So we're gonna get it. And we have, for example, the time, which is going to be half an hour to deliver it, and we're going to get 500 eddies for it. So we're gonna get our little car, and we're going to drive over there. So as you can see, once you select it, it's going to pin a location on the map on the drop point you have to deliver it. So there is not going to be a line straight away. So we're just going to make it to this drop point, and let's go. So as you can see, the distance actually goes down as you're driving closer to it, which is a nice little thing, so you know if you're actually getting closer or not. So we're gonna park here and let's see if we're gonna do this job straight away. And there we go, deliver the package, we got the eddies, and now we can go and drive somewhere else. Again, as you can see, different various routes you can take, and it's an immersive way to make money, so I recommend installing it. And the last mod on the list is going to be Chromazon. So Chromazon adds a bunch of new shops into your virtual atelier, so you'll have to have a virtual atelier mod. I'm going to leave a link to it down below. So once you go to your PC, you're going to see a bunch of new shops, like for example Chips and Dips, Boomer Aras, Chromazon, and Cyber Upgrade. So if we click the Chromazon, for example, here we're going to see a bunch of stuff we can buy. So this is basically gives you an ability to buy various stuff from your apartment without going to various Ripper doctors and so on. So it's a cool one. I don't recommend getting this as soon as you start playing because, well, it's going to make you a lot stronger than you actually are from like the game perspective and just the progression. But of course, it's up to you. If you want to install it, go for it. It's amazing. And this is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. This is LKM signing out. Don't forget to tell me down below what do you think about all of this. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more. If I missed any mods, just drop them down below in the comments, but don't post any links, just post the name of the mod and I will check it out because I disabled links due to various bots going in the comment section and the channel. Also, huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters, and if you wanted to support the channel in an extra way, I do have a Patreon page. Again, this is LKM signing out, Chooms, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.